Hey guys, so I just wanted to make a quick video on self-care because it's kind of been coming up a lot in different ways in some of the groups that I'm in on Facebook for like mental health and stuff like that. And in actually one of the self-injury prevention groups that I'm in, um, one of the other members posted um kind of like a question about how to use self-care, and everybody was like, oh, I make time for a bath every weekend, or I have a glass of wine at night. I gotta rinse the egg, hold on. And like, okay, that's all well and good, and like, I do the same things. I'll do facials. Don't mind the mess. I'll get to the point of why that is right in a minute. But like I do the face masks, and I take myself, well, before I moved and had the funds, which this will probably start again. I start a new job at the end of the month. It's gonna be nice. Um I'd take myself out for like sushi once a month. Now I have to learn how to make it because of my gluten allergy. Didn't realize that there was gluten hidden in sushi. It's everywhere. But one of the things that I do that I guess not a lot of people see as self care, but I do, is because of um, food allergies. I've grown into a gluten and a dairy um, allergy, intolerance, whatever. And it's legit. Like, I won't die, but I'll want to. Um, and so I've been cutting them out completely and have noticed a huge difference in like my stomach, and my energy levels. Well, that's probably because I've also completely changed my diet to more plant based and a lot healthier. I've cut out processed foods. I think I had like fast food I can count on my hands for this year alone. Like I've made a lot of changes, and for me that's self-care. Like, self-care is whatever you deem necessary to take care of yourself. And for me that means doing healthy habits. Like when I moved back to the desert not that long ago, one of the things that I decided to implement as self-care, so that my skin didn't dry out as much, so I didn't get itchy, whatever, is I um, started drinking more water, because in Ohio you don't really need as much. You're supposed to, if you're healthy, you're supposed to drink something like half your weight. No, get on the other side. Half your weight in ounces, and I'm a big girl. That's a lot of water. But now that I've been actually implementing it, it's made an improvement. But the big thing for me is that self care is whatever you want it to be that makes you feel good. It doesn't have to be girly, because, like, what about dudes? I mean, they can do facials and face masks and stuff, and I've done that with a couple of exes, and they've actually been like, oh, this is kind of nice, but don't tell my friends, which is so stupid. Like, who cares? Like, you might actually help that one dude that's struggling with image issues or who knows what get over some of his shit and like take care of himself better, which we all need. We all need that example. We all need that encouragement. But so that mess that's over there that you can't see now because I put the camera in a different spot. That's a box of stuff from the Indian store. I'm making two different kinds of curries today. One's a green bean and carrot tomato based curry. I know that sounds weird, but hopefully it's good. I don't know. Never had it. Um, and I'm making a sweet potato uh, tofu kale curry. Trying to go more plant based and keep the variety there and not get bored, because so like Self-care is taking care of your body. Self-care is taking care of your mental health. One of the things that is part of my mental health struggle is food. My relationship with food sucks. I'm a binge eater, which I haven't binged in almost a full 2 months, which is like buku crazy. Normally it's like once a week. This move has been great. Um, so I'm a binge eater. I'm an emotional eater. When something good happens, let's go out and celebrate with dinner. Something bad happens, let's go get something sweet. My treat to make you feel better. That's how I was raised. That's how my mom would do stuff too. And I'll be honest, like love her to death, but she was morbidly obese too, just like me. So I definitely learned poor habits from the environment I was raised in. And that's stuff I've had to work through, and that's fine. Everyone's got their own thing, whatever, their own relationship with food. But I noticed I was getting to the point where instead of being like excited about food and trying new things, because of my depression the last few months, actually about the last year in Ohio, I was making really poor food choices. I was getting complacent, getting lazy, doing a lot of processed food. I went back to doing fast food. It was just bad news bears. Like I was making bad choices. So for me, the self-care ended up being absolutely necessary to get my food relationship back in check. And some people are like, oh well, that's a waste of time. Like food is food. Like no, food is fuel. And part of taking care of myself, part of my self-care routine is making sure I am not depleting my energy sources any more than my body naturally does on its own. With depression, there are certain chemicals that just don't produce the way that they're supposed to. And so you're lethargic, you're not willing to do the things you love because you just don't have the energy. Hell, there were weeks at a time I couldn't even get myself motivated enough to take a freaking shower. Like, how is that? Like a way to live? That's garbage. Like nobody should have to live that way. But I think I cut too many jalapenos for this. That's okay though, because spicy is good. But I mean, like it just, I don't know. Self-care is fluid. Self-care is not any one thing. And I just wanted to address that really quick. I know some people play video games, not the people that play video games in excess where like they play it for several hours a night. That's excessive. If you have the time for it and you don't have the responsibilities, it's fine. But self-care with gaming is more like carving out, same thing with like reading or writing or painting, anything creative, anything that isn't like part of your day-to-day routine, but it helps you relax or kind of get out of your head. Like half hour, a day or every few days, or making time for it for like an afternoon one weekend. Like, that the whole concept of balance is really good. And so it kind of all depends. And I can put one more egg in here, but I don't want to. So I'm making spicy pickled eggs. I've never had them. I don't know if they're good, but we'll find out. So, but basically what it comes down to is that everyone is different. Everyone has different interests. Everyone has different needs. And it really is up to you about what makes you feel good. Some weekends, I want to go out and I want to hang out with my friends. And that helps energize me for the week. That's my self-care, is being social. Other times, oh yeah, just enough liquid. Woo woo. I'm on it. What was I saying? Oh, sometimes like being with friends is energizing and that helps me. And other times I don't want to be social because I'm really empathic. I pick up on other people's emotions and vibes, and it can affect me and get really tiring. So sometimes I like to just sit at home on a weekend and literally go down a YouTube rabbit hole. That's actually where this idea came from. I got this idea off of a YouTube channel, and I saw it and I was like, that looks weird. And then the more I watched the video, I was like, okay, I like all of the ingredients. I like jalapenos. I like pepper. I like mustard seed. Like, I like hard boiled eggs. And it was just like, why not try it? So I did. And that's been my self care yesterday and today. Um, I'm just a little peeved that because it's pickled eggs, I can't have them for a week. But, anyways, everyone's different. Everyone's needs are different. Don't let other people dictate. Get in there. It's not like lowering enough. You can't see that on the video. Never mind. I'm trying to share and it's not helping. But yeah, that's just my little spiel. Self care is different. Don't assume that when someone says self care, that means you have to take a bath and light some candles and like put a scrub on your face. It's different. It's fluid. Do what makes you feel good. And I guess that's it. So like, subscribe. You know the drill. If you have any topic suggestions, let me know. I'll be more than happy to research and post about whatever you guys are interested in. All right. Have a good one. Bye.